What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? So I just finished watching the Usyk versus Joshua rematch. Was an interesting fight. I'm reacting from my garage. Um, I mean, this was a more interesting fight compared to the previous fight, the first fight. In my opinion, the one who actually deserved the win got the win. Usyk, not only did he come into the ring with a good game plan, but he came in there with a mindset that is not going to go down. I mean, in the ninth round, the guy was almost knocked out. Like, he was badly hit. In this fight, the reason why I'm giving Joshua a lot of credit is because, see, this Ukrainian fighters, Usyk, Lomachenko, those guys, these are guys that have had incredible amateurs. So they have the basics, like the fundamentals of boxing. And so they know the in and outs. They know how to react when they get hit. They know when to hold you. They know when to stand and exchange like punches. They know when to run. Like that kind of thing. Like, it flows. He perfectly understands what to do in every situation. And I think that is what won him the fight, because Joshua came out today very, very aggressive. I gave Joshua about 40% chance of winning the fight. And the reason was because Joshua hits very, very hard. Unfortunately for him, Usyk is like a ghost. Those people that have sparred Usyk in the past, those that have actually fought him in a fight, in a boxing match, they will tell you that, like, the guy will be in front of you right now, and then the next moment you can't find him, he disappears. So it is not easy for any fighter to land that many punches that Joshua did land on him today. I mean, you guys saw it in the fifth round, and then also in the ninth round, he was hit so hard, like to the body and then to the head. And in the ninth round, he was even wobbled. But you see, these guys, they come into the ring with some kind of a killer mentality. I am not going down. See that kind of mindset? And that is what he did. He didn't surprise me. I wouldn't say he surprised me. I was quite surprised that he was able to take some of the shots that he took. But overall, I wasn't surprised because Joshua doesn't have a great tank. Like, clearly he's not a 12th round fighter, right? He can get you out of there in like probably the first round to the 8th round, but after that he gets tired. In the 9th round, he put in a lot, and when he was walking away, I clearly saw that he was tired. I mean, I saw it. He was really, really tired, and he coming into the 10th round, I thought he was going to continue what he was doing, or how he finished the 8th, the 9th, right? But unfortunately, there was no energy left. Like, he had no fuel left in the tank to keep going. And basically, that's the reason why and if you guys know, if Robert Garcia had studied Usyk, he would have probably advised Joshua to try and take the 10th round, probably like not work so hard in the 10th, probably hold a little bit, try to recover, try to catch your breath, and then give it all from the 11th and the 12th. Because I have watched Usyk's fights in the past, and every time he gets hit in a round, when he comes back in the next round, he's going to put it on you. And that's what I'm saying. It's the mindset, right? The guy is taking no defeat. He's taking no for an answer. So I wasn't surprised that he was able to do it. I want to give Robert Garcia a lot of credit because, like I said, this fight was more entertaining. It was close. Some people are saying it was an easy decision. Usyk probably won all the rounds but one. I don't know what kind of fight they were watching, but I think Joshua really did well in this fight. He came in to win, but he was outclassed. Like, just let's go into all the things you need to have in order to be a good boxer. Your body movement, head movement, right? And then your movement in the ring. Listen, Usyk moves like a lightweight. And you see, these guys, Joshua, Wilder, Fury is out of this world. And I say that because Fury is different. Fury, looking at his body, like his body structure, I wonder how he's able to close the door. Why do you open the door for her to come? Why? Looking at his body structure, I don't understand how he was able to. No, I don't understand how he was able to. Like how he's able to always have that energy to keep going through 12 rounds. Because the guy is huge. But look at the way he moves. It's quite different, right? So a fight between Fury and Usyk is going to be interesting. Usyk is not a very dangerous fighter, in my opinion. If he was, he could have knocked out AJ today, right? If somebody was going to get knocked out in this fight, it was going to be Usyk. Because AJ landed some shots, and if he had landed like 3-4 more of those shots, Usyk could have been knocked out. So I give Usyk a lot of credit, and I think he's an incredible fighter, and he deserves the win today. Take nothing away from AJ. He did what he was supposed to do. He really tried. Just wasn't his day. I think he's going to come back next time. There's talk about him retiring after this fight. I don't think he's going to retire, but I'm not quite sure who he's going to fight next. I want to talk a little bit about Robert Garcia and Angel Fernandez, the two coaches for Anthony Joshua. I think they really, really, really prepared him well. Yeah, AJ lost, for if you are watching. They prepared him well mentally and physically, but listen, with all those muscles and for a big man like that, it's going to be tough for you to have the energy to go through 12 rounds with Usyk. Your only chance of winning a fight against Usyk is to knock him out. That's or probably score a couple of knockdowns. Because the way the guy moves and the way he makes you think, you can't even throw your hands because he's not there. What are you hitting? He's going to make you look like if you guys watch the fight between Canelo and Mayweather, at some point Canelo was hitting the ring instead of hitting Mayweather. That's how bad Usyk can make you look. Okay, Usyk can make you look really, really bad. And for me, I give Joshua a lot of credit. There's no shame in losing to Usyk. I mean, he's a great fighter. All these other heavyweights, trust me, I don't know who else is going to beat him. The only person that has a chance of beating Usyk is probably Fury. The reason I say that is that Fury has a very, no, you can sit here, baby. Sit here. Fury has a very good engine, right? Fury has an incredible engine. Like, Fury doesn't get easily tired like AJ does, okay? AJ, I'm not saying that he didn't work well on his stamina, he did. But if you guys watch Tony Bellew versus Usyk, Bellew started the fight with a lot of energy, a lot of fire. But getting to the latter rounds, getting to the 7th, 6th round thereabout, he was washed. And Bellew is not even as big as AJ. And I'm sure that Bellew, like he worked his ass off to be in shape for the fight, right? But he still couldn't stand with Usyk. Usyk will outthink you. He will make you work for every single shot. And then you try so hard to land it, and he's nowhere near, like he's nowhere to be found. And I think that is the difference. Incredible fight. It was a nice card. Jack got the win. In my opinion, that fight was too close to call. I mean, I had it as a draw. Yeah, so well, but Jack got it. Another very interesting fight, which I believe Zhang won, but they gave it to Herkovich. See, Herkovich is like a boogeyman, sorry. Nobody wants to fight that guy. Like, a lot of people had a chance to fight him, they let it slip because that guy hits really hard. But Zhang came in with a perfect game plan. The only reason he couldn't finish Herkovich off was because he was tired himself. And you see, these heavyweights, it's not easy for them to go 12 rounds. The only 2 people in the heavyweight division that has that kind of energy, that kind of fire to go 12 rounds without running out of gas is Usyk and Fury. These are the only 2 guys. And that is the reason why I really want to see that fight. Unfortunately, it looks like Fury doesn't want the fight. He probably doesn't want the smoke, right? It's not a dangerous fight for Fury. I mean, Fury is very durable. He can take a punch. If you can take a clean shot, 2 clean shots from Wilder and get back up and win the fight, in my opinion, all the 3 fights between Wilder and Fury won all 3 fights. You guys got to give credit to Wilder and AJ. These guys have no skills. They have no amateur. Well, AJ has some skills. His head movement and even ring generalship is good. Way better than Wilder. Wilder is a terrible boxer, in my opinion. Wilder is just a puncher. His ability to set up a knockout is also great, but that's the only thing he has. Apart from that, my little girl is saying hi. Apart from that, I don't really see like anything special that Wilder has. See, he's the heaviest puncher in the heavyweight division. That guy is scary, man. Apart from that, he has nothing else. His foot movement is not good. He has no head movement. His gas tank is bad. Like, he's always running out of gas and stuff like that. So you got to give these guys some credit because they lack the amateur background, and yet they have made it this far, right? Joshua had the belts. He defended it for a couple of times and then lost it. So yeah, kudos to both boxers. Thank God that they both came out of the ring safe. And in my opinion, the better man won the fight. Let me know what you think about the fight. Do you think it was that close? Do you feel like Do you feel like AJ won the fight? Some people are making the argument that AJ won the fight. Hey, listen, AJ landed the cleaner shots. Not the cleaner shots, but the more heavier shots. Okay? But the volume was from Alexander Usyk. Usyk landed more shots than AJ, to be fair. AJ looked gassed in the 11th and in the 12th round. He was exhausted. He gave it all. So you guys, listen, those guys that just sit on the side and they talk a lot of shit about boxers, trust me, it's not that easy. Okay, it's a do or die affair. And these guys, they work their ass off, prepare for months to get in the ring. So you got to give them some credit. Yeah, so that's all I have for today about the fight between Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. I think the better man won. Thank you, and I'll come to you again with another one. Bye.